So last night, the big dog and I were talking,
Yeah, we were.
and I spoke an idea that has gulp begun to take shape.
Oh dear.
Oh, God, we're actually going to do it Super Bowl Sunday.
So much so that I voiced it to my wife.
And
The
la-
evil grin that crossed her face.
The ladies take over Super Bowl Sunday.
And at this point in time, why not?
all 5 of them.
All hail the cute queen.
And there may be more. Let's go.
I can't do it. We'll do it live. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Mister, will you please wake up? Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Good morning! Snowman here to all you Brock Purdy and San Francisco 49er haters. Shut up! I gotta thank you, Shane.
I mean, whatever happened to the games where breaking 100 points was, I don't know, unusual?
There was one word to sum up the All-Star weekend.
Trays. Cause we take this job so serious.
Splash Brothers, yes. Ray Allen, replace him with Steve Kerr. Reggie Miller, yeah.
What in the all types of blue hell?
I just want to eat those doggone steals. Oh, yeah! Let's go, baby!
Did you just say you want to eat a seal?
Yeet! No. I'm watching
Oh.
Jey Uso. Yeet!
Okay, I'm like, wait, you want to eat a
Wait.
Yeet. Yeets.
Good morning, and welcome to the Manic Football Whip Around Monday edition of Snowman in the Morning. Glad to have y'all with us, and you, dog, for that term yeet. Now I can't get it out of my doggone head.
It's about to get us beat up by Playmaker.
Bleep you, and bleep a whole lot of you. 10:06, 6 minutes after the hour as we get started here on this Manic Monday edition of Snowman in the Morning. And yes, old Snowman spoke out an idea. Gulp.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here yesterday after Tampa Bay won their game, and I'm relaxing. I'm doggone near asleep. Let's just be totally real. I mean, I was that way after the Colts game.
Yeah.
And then my brain woke up. And my brain, which is crazy enough as it is, spoke the following sentence, question, I beg your pardon, spoke the following question aloud. Quote, what if we had the girls host a Super Bowl special this year?
Yep.
Close quote. And I called Shane immediately.
Yep.
I called Shane immediately after I spoke it because I saw it in my head. I saw it. I spoke it to Shane, and he sees the idea. Then I called Victor, and Victor's next sentence to me was, you know what? I can totally see it happening.
I can see it happening. I also see couches in our future.
So And then I mentioned it to two very special ladies in my life. One being Allison Moran. She's all for it. You know the second one.
Jody.
Mm-hmm. See, even Winnie's getting in on the idea. There you go, Winnie.
Which now leads to the point it's more than likely going to happen.
Yeah, and I mentioned it to Jody, and I said, I mentioned the idea to her, and she says, well, we're not like football nerds like you guys. I said, that's the beauty of it.
That's the idea.
You don't have to talk about what we talk about when it comes to football.
Right.
You all can bring your perspective.
Exactly.
And then a wicked smile crossed her face. Yes.
There you go.
See?
There it is.
I'm going to just say this. The fact that there's a possibility that you have the Doctor.
Yep.
The legendary Dr. K.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Drop Moran.
Correct.
Possibly Deb Wickus.
Oh, dear God. Yes.
And then, of course, you have the cute queen.
Mm-hmm.
Who's going to walk in with 2 couches under her arms like, okay, who gets the first one? 3.
3.
And then you add to it mine, who thinks Patrick Mahomes is the insurance guy. Yep.
Right. Retreat.
You all just heard it this morning.
Retreat.
Yep.
And then all of that, you add all of that together. Mm-hmm. And there may be one more lady coming into the mix.
Wait, what?
This is the surprise I didn't give you.
Okay.
I may convince my daughter Cheyenne to get in on the phone. Who will say, I don't know who they are, but their butt's cute. Just like Jody will. So, folks, there is an idea beginning to take all kinds of shape.
Yep.
And we're only 6 weeks into the season.
Right.
Uh-huh.
That's what's scary.
You know what's even scarier than that?
Justin Fields' performance in London yesterday?
Well, someone's here to help us break it all down, and he's got a 3.5-foot smile on his face thanks to the beatdown in Baltimore.
Oh, boy.
Here's Agent Zero.
Now, forgive me not knowing the brother. You got your mic black. I don't know who the hell you are. It's like you're in the broadcasting witness protection program.
The super hacker himself, the hardest working man in content creation, is here. He is the playmaker. Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm good. And first of all, I am not happy about that performance yesterday.
But you were wearing a 2-foot smile on your face when you
You gotta realize I have Monday morning Raw on right now.
Yes.
Likewise, like seriously, likewise.
I do not. So
that's how we
there you go.
At Playmaker, that's how we started the show, because when we all came in studio, I heard it. And I asked Dog, what's he watching? And then he told me Monday Night Raw is in Australia.
In Perth, yep.
In Perth, and not Perth Amboy, as we heard in popular Bugs Bunny cartoons, but Perth, Australia.
Right.
How are you doing this morning, sir?
I'm good. I am good.
Good. Good.
So
Very good.
I am not happy about that performance in Baltimore.
Why not?
Okay.
I got a little bit of news that just came across my desk, and it's quite heartbreaking.
You want me? Doesn't
the
involve
world of-
South Carolina.
Yep,
Yeah,
I'll do the honors. Out of Columbia, South Carolina, Chloe Kitts, star forward for the South Carolina Gamecocks, is out this year with a torn ACL.
That's not the second person that's had a torn ACL before the season started.
Well, Juju Watkins injured hers during the tournament.
hers in the second round of the tournament.
Yep, she injured hers during the
Okay, so
tournament, and she just recently said she'd be out for the season. But this just dropped about 5 minutes ago.
So,
go ahead,
But Juju made the decision that instead of doing what most other athletes do,
which is
working religiously to get back on the court, she's going to take the full year off.
Which makes more sense because it allows her to actually really get her ACL to heal up properly rather than trying to rush it.
And when you rush it, even with all the diligent work that you put in,
exactly,
there still may be setbacks.
Imagine if D Rose took the full time to get his ACL together.
And he kept his brother's mouth out of his ear.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, I'm just saying. But once again, Chloe Kitts out for this year with a torn ACL.
So what I missed last week?
You know what? I'm glad you said that, Victor, because Playmaker is going to get a kick out of Victor raging.
Oh boy,
a big old kick out of him raging.
All I remember
because Victor came when Victor and I talked yesterday.
Oh dear.
Yes. So, okay, Napoleon says, where do the VTubers fit into your equation for your crazy Super Bowl Sunday plan?
Well,
Napoleon, I answer it this way. Have your ass in here.
Yep.
How's that?
Napoleon, you're joining the booth.
Why do we have all the girls in here that put Napoleon in the middle and we just get out of the way and produce the doggone thing?
Oh my God. Yeah.
Napoleon's gonna end up sounding more like Raj from Big Bang Theory.
Yes, Playmaker.
Yes, Playmaker. The floor is yours.
So, you mean tell me that a guy can put out a challenge to his former team and he actually successfully does the challenge against his former team?
Oh, Rico Dowdle saying 200 against the Cowboys, and then getting 200 against the Cowboys. I'm trying to find something. You know what? Look at this.
See, and now the kicking begins. I knew it was going to happen.
I'm just saying, man, your defense is just, I don't know.
We know the defense is trash.
We know.
They weren't like that the past couple of weeks. You actually showed up. I'm like, now guys want to have a defense. Then all of a sudden you go to Carolina and
you get punched.
Rico Dowdle looked like Marshall Falk.
No, Rico Dowdle looked like the guy who said y'all should have resigned me.
Well, I wanted him resigned. These guys will tell you.
And it wasn't just Rico Dowdle either.
Look,
it was also Tony Pollard.
Look, I said at the end of the last season, I said, I think Rico Dowdle should take over running back duties for the Cowboys going forward.
Yep, he did. He said that at the end of the season last year. Why don't we take
no?
Gerald. Look, Gerald's being Gerald.
In fairness to Gerald, he did bring in Javonte Williams, who is doing a serviceable job.
Okay? He is, but I mean, wouldn't it be better if Javonte? Yes, wouldn't it be better if Javonte Williams be that backup for Rico Dowdle?
No, man, you know this. Sometimes you got to get kicked in the face for you to wake up and realize who you really are.
We've been kicked in the face at least 4 times already. We still.
I was talking about Rico Dowdle. I wasn't talking about the Cowboys.
Oh, I'm like, we've already been kicked in the face.
So Rico got kicked in the face by the Cowboys, and he realized who he was. He went to Carolina, and he is taking over. I don't know if Chuba Hubbard gonna get his job back, to be honest.
Probably
Look,
not.
Chuba Hubbard is out of there. Okay, that's just.
I mean,
that's
it's hard to
just
say,
my
but
thought.
yeah, I agree. Like, I think he's done.
I think Chuba Hubbard.
I do have a question though, even though I know
Mhm.
Victor can't answer it. But I do have this question. Listen to Rex Ryan and get it. Dog, is it crazy? You got Get Up and Monday Night Raw at the same time. That's like the strangest thing ever.
And then you're
I know, right?
And you're
It's like the strangest thing ever.
yeah, it is. And then y'all are here hanging out with us, so we can bring it all to you.
Mm-hmm.
What's your Playmaker has a question for Victor? What's the question?
4th and 3. And you have a safety in the goddamn end zone.
Yep.
Yep.
On 4th and 3.
4th and 3.
Why?
And you're asking a logical Cowboy fan this question?
And you're asking me.
I say Britt don't have an answer to it. I'm asking anyway.
Yeah, he did. You know what? You know what Victor's thinking right now with this 4th. Just a moment. You know what Victor's thinking right now with this 4th and 3 question? 2 simple words.
You tripping.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem that I have.
Mm-hmm.
The Panthers really only ran 3 different running plays. Every running play was one of 3 different running plays. One being a counter. And for some reason, the Cowboys just had no answer for it.
Victor, you know,
same play.
The counter gap, which is what the Washington Redskins made famous.
Right.
You know how much I love the counter gap, counter tray, whatever y'all want to call the play. I learned it as when I played, I learned it as counter gap.
Yeah.
I learned it as counter gap.
There's also a misdirection where Bryce Young would go left, but he'd hand the ball off to Rico Dowdle and he'd go up the middle.
Yep.
For some reason, this mystified the Cowboys because they had no answers for it. They would run right by Rico Dowdle.
Oh, speaking of Bryce Young, that man got to enjoy his first ever 3 touchdown passing game in the NFL.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
One of them, Rico Dowdle.
Wide open.
I mean, you couldn't get you couldn't get more open than that. But I will say, I would say you couldn't get more open than that. And then Tez Johnson said, "Hold my beer."
The only saving grace right now with the Cowboys
is Dak Prescott.
Him and George Pickens. Because George Pickens has basically trying to make a name for himself to be wide receiver 1, even though I still think
did Pickens get 200 yesterday?
It got close. I think
it got close.
Okay, let's take a break here because Victor made a request of me. He said when we talked yesterday on the phone, he said, "Snowman, I got musings."
Yeah,
one of them is a combination. Tell you all about it when you all get back in the deuce.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
The spirit of battle is a powerful force. It's a force that drives us, pushes us beyond our limits. It's a fire in our hearts that fuels our determination, our commitment, our strive for greatness. Every challenge faced, every obstacle overcome, it sharpens our skills and fortifies our resolve. This relentless pursuit of excellence makes the journey so exhilarating. And the victory, it makes the victory sweet.
Race car drivers change lanes very fast, but with no outside mirrors. How come they don't crash? Introducing Angel View, the new wide-angle mirror that reduces blind spots. Angel View simply snaps over your car's rear view mirror, giving you a 160-degree view behind you. Just look at the difference. Look, ordinary rear view mirrors are small and flat, but Angel View has a huge mirror with curved glass. This convex shape allows you to see both blind spots with one glance. And with our Pro Edition special coating, it's anti-glare at night. Get your Angel View now for just $19.99. But wait, Angel View may be discontinued. Due to rising costs, Angel View is stopping manufacturing effective immediately. Once the current inventory is gone, it's gone forever. Order now.
Call 1-800-495-0761. That's 1-800-495-0761. Or visit getangelview.com. Order now.
Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text delete, 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 delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels. Cause we take this job so serious.
Gerald Jones has no brains. His football acumen is the same capacity as Gun Run's moral capacity.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
One of the best ones I've cut so far. One of the best ones I've cut so far. Huh?
Where'd the dog go?
Well, you know he's had technical difficulties.
Oh, boy.
And I'm probably guessing that he had to take a phone call. So he'll be back. But Victor made a request of me. In fact, he made 2 requests of me.
And Playmaker, I apologize in advance.
Here's one of them. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the random musings of and Playmaker, close your ears.
In a world where partial greatness is celebrated and total greatness is shunned, there stands to be a figure on the lips of those who love him and those who hate him. The inane comparisons to Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant continue and has existed since 2003. There is no end in sight, for the battle between those who unconditionally love and unconditionally hate him wages on. These are their stories. Welcome to the Bronzexual Confessions.
Well,
no wonder my phone had a technical problem. We're dealing with this.
Like I said,
as I said,
apologize in advance.
So do I. But Victor made this request of me, so and Playmaker dipped out. Playmaker said, I ain't having it. All yours, Victor. Take it.
So I asked everyone, even though I knew because I watched the show, about what I missed this past week.
Yeah, you did.
Now, mind you, I was a bit late because we're getting ready for our town hall meeting at my job. So I had to watch some of the show late.
Yeah.
We get to the scoreboard update that these two fine gentlemen did. And somewhere in the midst of that, I hear the cute queen go, "Oh my God." And I'm like, what is the matter? And she's like, I'm face palming so hard right now. And again, I'm not understanding what the problem is.
Right.
And then she breaks that the big announcements. The decision, part 2, was actually just a ploy for Hennessy.
Give me
Yes.
this.
All it was a ploy for Hennessy.
And I'm just sitting here like, wow. And then everyone just quit. Everybody quit.
We walked off. We were done.
Now the reason why I have musings about this is because, one, there are transsexuals in my office.
I'm sorry.
And at least 3 of them brought bottles of Henny in celebration of LeBron working with Hennessy. And of course, then I get clowned on my Discord because they were like, well, you didn't expect him to leave, did you?
We were hoping.
And I said, no, because I knew he opted into his new deal. So he at least had this new deal and chances he would extend or he'd go somewhere else. And then, on top of that, we had people in the corner with purple and gold tassels on celebrating, saying the Kang is staying on.
Playmaker getting this from the.
I got it. And I said, look, I apologize in advance. I didn't think Playmaker was going to be on this Monday morning, to be fair.
No, I was waiting for him for Tuesday.
Exactly. So it's your fault. It's your fault, Playmaker. Now, here's the thing. Someone else decided to ruin my week.
It wasn't me.
No, it wasn't you. When someone sent me a following graphic.
Oh no, not the graphic.
Yeah.
Oh
graphic.
no.
They were talking about Scottie Pippen in the 90s.
Who was a beast.
And MJ in the 80s.
Who was a beast.
And basically they were saying that you could save it for next week when the season begins. No, I couldn't.
No.
Because when something goes in my head, I need to get it out. So no one understands this.
Very, very well. I'm the same way.
When someone says something stupid,
I have to talk about it.
Right. But anyway, so this fool said Scottie Pippen in the 90s, or the Bulls under the 90s leadership of Scottie Pippen, 6 championship rings. The Bulls under the 80s Jordan leadership, 0 rings. This goes to show that the Bulls were better under Scottie's leadership than Michael's. And we all know that LeBron is better than Scottie. So by default...
Oh, hell no!
So by default...
Oh, hell no!
Don't you even complete that thought.
Yeah. So you already got that.
Don't even... Dates.
What are we doing?
And I said, I know why this even came up. Because who drinks Hennessy that we know drinks Hennessy on air?
Shannon Sharp.
So of course, his boy LeBron, his Kang, would work into with Hennessy. I can't drink, and now this is giving me more reasons not to. Because I will never drink anything dealing with that person. And by the way, LeBron James, bleep you. In fact, dear ESPN, dear LeBron James, bleep you. Dear ESPN for foistering this LeBron nonsense, bleep you. Dear Bronsexuals, bleep you too. Dear Ryan Hollins and Nick Wrong, bleep you both. And just for good measure, dear LeBron James for trolling my crew, bleep you, bleep you, bleep you, bleep you, bleep you, and bleep you.
Oh my goodness.
Finish it.
Oh my goodness.
Now get out my face, you thirsty bleeps.
In a world where logic and sense flies completely out the window, while purple and yellow glasses are donned.
Hold on.
Oh no.
Why?
False start?
Because yes, LeBron, it is you. It has always been you. It always will be you forever and ever. Amen. Now give me this dog on camera.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Dear Bronsexuals, you.
Here we go.
Dear Facebook for allowing Bronsexuals to ruin your platform and ruin our fandom. You. Dear ESPN for shoving LeBron down our throats and up our asses for 23 years. You, 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 and you. Now get out of my face, you thirsty bitches.
In a world where logic and sense flies completely out the window, while purple and yellow glasses are donned, rises a figure who encourages ridiculous, undying loyalty. Good Lord, I'm about to throw up. This has been yet another installment of The Bronsexual Confessions.
And Damien,
That's
I
just
was
one.
told to wait.
That's just
why-
one.
Yeah, that's why I have
Meanwhile, while all that was going down, I'm sure Playmaker and I saw the same
Yeah,
thing.
me and Shane on the same page. Raw ended very shockingly.
Wow.
Yes, it did.
Damn.
Yes, it did.
How?
Let's just say division is no longer division.
What?
Yeah,
The Bronze and Paul have left Seth.
Heavyweight champion in half.
Oh, Braun Breaker. Well, they've been teasing that for a bit.
Well, it just happened.
Yeah, they've been teasing that for a bit because when Seth supposedly got hurt, they were already ready to get behind the Braun Breaker train. Which
Well, Braun Breaker just broke Seth Rollins.
Ooh.
Yeah, he split him in half.
I mean,
He made him look like a folding chair, and then the Auszilla tsunami'd him through the ring.
Wait, what is his speed now? It wasn't like 25 to 35. No, it's like 25. I'm trying to remember exactly what his speed was because he's supposed to like take off in a run. He's supposed to be like faster than most cars.
23 mile an hour.
23 miles an hour. That's what I thought. I was gonna say 25.
There's that number 23 again.
And Victor, you wrong on 2 occasions.
What now?
When is the last time you saw me hop on Tuesday?
Wasn't it like a couple weeks
2
ago?
weeks ago?
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't. It was a Monday.
Well, again, you weren't even.
I've
here,
been
you weren't
popping
even
up
here-
on Mondays.
You weren't even here last week.
That's because
At all.
I was preparing for a show.
Exactly.
A big show,
I thought you.
a
I thought
big
you were prepared.
behind show at that.
I thought you were prepared for a show this week.
See, you weren't paying attention. That's because Victor, you don't follow me on social media. That's why. Because
I
you did,
don't.
you would know that I put a post out there yesterday,
Now,
early yesterday, that I'm not doing a show today because we preparing for the new season.
Well,
next week.
okay. Okay. Was it on Facebook?
Facebook, YouTube.
I will. I'll have to I'll have to separate these two. But the second half of Random Musings features Gerald and the Cowboys.
Why you do this to yourself every week?
A come to Jesus
What do you
meeting.
mean?
You have a random news about the Cowboys every week. Why you do this to yourself?
Because he's a Cowboys fan.
What do you mean? I do it myself. Do you think I write the schedules for this?
A come to Jesus meeting.
It's your segment.
At Deuce.
It's not.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Bucs Night Guard. Now the Bucs Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Bucs Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to BruxNightGuard.com and order yours today.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Hey everyone, I'm joined by my old friend, Mr. Ellis Williams, AKA Mr. Biggs. You called me and you told me, you said, man, I got Car Shield and it worked. What made you get it?
I have this old SUV and I know the manufacturer warranty is about to run out. I didn't want to get stuck with expensive car repairs.
Right.
So I gave Car Shield a call. Coverage was very affordable and there was no long-term contract. A few months after that, transmission went on my car. I took it to my mechanic, they called Car Shield and saved my family and I $2,400.
Car Shield is America's #1 auto protection company. Their administrators have paid out over $1 billion in claims and cover most vehicles from 5,000 to 150,000 miles. You'll receive 24/7 roadside assistance, courtesy towing, rental reimbursement at no additional charge.
Give Car Shield a call today before it's too late. Remember,
Car Shield cars go farther.
Protect yourself now against expensive auto repair bills. Call 800-513-9263.
Cause we take this job so serious.
And Father O'Shaughnessy need to go to hell. That's what he needs.
What did Father O'Shaughnessy do?
I quit. We're done here. I'm done. We're out of here.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Playmaker, F you for coming up with that and making us laugh uncontrollably.
See, I kind of get what Playmaker's doing now. I get it now.
Get what?
He's pulling his best Stephen A. Smith to just sit there and troll me.
You do a musing on the Cowboys every week. Am I lying?
Am I not supposed to?
You can choose not to. It's your choice. That's all I'm saying.
Am I not supposed to? Because if I don't, let's understand this. If I don't, let's say I don't do it this way. Let's say I say, screw it, they lost. It is what it is, right? Then I have people saying, why are you ducking and dodging? Yo, Cowboys.
People gonna say something about
Panthers.
People gonna say something about anything. It don't matter what you do. You gonna say people gonna say whatever.
People say it to me.
Exactly.
With the teams that I've covered.
I don't run. If I'm gonna take the beating, I'm gonna take the beating.
They can say whatever they want to, and I'm doing this partially jokingly to Victor to make him laugh. They can say whatever they want to say to me. And I know you did too, Victor. I stopped giving a a long time ago. But for comedic purposes, just a moment, Playmaker. For comedic purposes, Victor did say in the chat yesterday during the live stream, well, I'm going to get kicked just like that football did on that walk-off field goal.
And what did I say? And am I not getting kicked again?
I'm not doing the kicking. I'm just sitting back enjoying it.
Victor Big Dog would tell you, and Snowman would tell you, I'm a Gator fan, but guess what? I'll look at them and be like, no, they ain't making the show. I don't care what anybody says. Am I lying?
Nope.
And I'm a Gator fan. Now I was like, nope, not making. Nope, ain't talking for Florida. Get out of here. I can talk about other things.
But see, here's okay, Shane. You're gonna hate me for picking on you, but you're gonna love me for picking on you at the same time. Shane would do the same thing. He would write to me and said he would message me and say we are not talking Patriots tomorrow. And then as soon as we come in here for pre-show,
we're talking about the Patriots.
He's like, this, we got to talk Patriots because I'm mad. And I'm sitting here laughing.
Because again, if I don't get this out, it's going to be stuck with me for another week. And I don't need that.
Well, you got another game. And there's another game after that.
Exactly. So I need to get it out as soon as I can. Otherwise, I'm not going to rest. I'm not going to get any peace.
So
a quick little side note before we get going. Squiggle, you ain't right for that, but you're so right.
Yep.
Oh,
Seth got destroyed worse than LeBron's career.
If he had it,
you know what? I will save the second half of that for Wednesday.
Here's the
and it might wind up being an uncensored crash out.
Here's the problem I had.
Crash out.
So apparently, it seems that Micah Parsons was not the one we had to worry about getting a revenge tour. It was Rico Dowdle.
Let me set you up. Here's the second half of Victor's musings. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the random musings of
I was told to wait.
I did that in one, and you know what? When I made that element, I did that in one
Oh,
take.
if
Victor, it's all yours.
if you was told to wait, then why did you do the first one?
Because I was told to wait.
I planned it that way.
Yes.
Victor, the floor is yours.
So, how many mistakes, monumental mistakes, has cost the Cowboys this year? Thanks to Gerald. The tally is up to
Too
now
many.
15.
The tally's up to what?
About 15 now. But we'll go with the big two.
Put somebody in the middle of the field.
I mean, you 2, 3, and 1. Okay.
You took this talent named Micah Parsons, threw a temper tantrum because he wouldn't play ball with you, instead of just having the conversation with somebody. That's all you had to do. Just have a conversation with somebody. He's now with Green Bay, which sadly they didn't lose the Cincinnati Bengals. Darn. I would love to have Joe Flacco beat the Packers twice in the same season.
I was waiting for that meme. Didn't happen, but the Packers took care of business.
But then now Rico
You
Dowdle.
was terrible. You was a terrible person.
Wait, what?
You're a terrible person. You're a terrible person.
I don't know what you're talking about.
How you gonna give Victor the Stephen A. music?
Because it works.
But then, now Rico Dowdle is making his renaissance in Carolina. Of all teams.
Yes, of all
The Carolina
teams.
Panthers.
Carolina.
I mean, they're not the worst team in the NFL, so there's that.
This is true.
They're one of the worst.
We're going to talk about the worst team in the NFL.
They not even one of the worst teams in the NFL.
No, they're not. Because the worst team in the NFL we'll talk about to lead off hour 2.
Well, yeah, we'll
Do
get
we
to
have
that
to?
in a bit.
Do we have to?
Do we have to talk about the Jets, really?
To make fun of them, yes.
Where's my
No,
Okay.
I'm already feeling bad for Ryan. Okay, I don't need.
I'm not. I'm not.
You have bigger issues. Okay.
Just a minute. I feel bad for Ryan. I don't feel bad for the Jets. I can split that. Victor, go on.
You have big issues.
But again, the abject idiocy of not only the fact that you brought in Ryan Schottenheimer, which I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, right? I'm trying to give the benefit of the doubt because he has some semblance of some sort of smart.
The man some time. The man.
And that's what I'm doing. I'm giving him time. I'm giving him time. And Ryan McCarthy is leaving.
Now, Matt, stupid fools, on the other hand, I don't know.
There we go. Now let's get to him. Because Cowboys fans, and more so Jarrell, you have risked more just destroyed.
Just a moment. Hold off on that one. I know where you're going.
There's no man in a minute.
I know where you're going.
I caught him off guard. I caught him off guard.
I see that.
Stupid fools. I love that. Go on, Victor.
Dear Cowboys, you got rid of Pennywise. That's wonderful. Brian Schottenheimer, I'm giving him a chance. But then you risked, mortgage, incinerated, eviscerated any chance we have of playoff success.
Completely yeeted away.
Completely
away from Matt Uberfools.
Uberfools.
Who apparently still cannot put anybody in the middle of the doggone field.
Thank you, Deeks, for that.
No, he did. He put somebody in the middle of the field, but the thing was, they was in the end zone on 4th and 3.
Exactly.
Why is you 30 yards away and they only need 3 yards?
Oh, let me get to, and this is where I said I got to call Brian Schottenheimer to the floor a little bit, to the carpet, because in the fourth quarter, you ran 3 screens in a row. You ran 1 screen, you lost 2 yards. You ran 2 screens, you lost 4 yards.
Yep.
And I'm thinking, okay, George Pickens has been his deep threat. Whenever Dak needs to air it out, George Pickens is there. No, let me throw another screen.
And Pickens was cooking all day.
Which nets you a grand total of 5 yards.
He finally using his brain for once.
Like, what are we doing? Why are you running 3 screens in a row? When the first 2 didn't net you nothing but a grand total of negative 6 yards. Why are you still throwing screens?
I believe what Victor asked was,
what are we doing?
If Dak is supposed to be your top tier weapon, if Dak is supposed to be the guy that's going to lead the Cowboys to playoff success, you need to give him plays where that will work.
Playoffs?
Thank you, playmaker.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs?
Well, look. I mean, how many times and playmaker, you and Cole, you've dealt with this for quite some time. How many times have you guys dealt with Morocco Republic saying we're going to Super Bowl every year?
Man, as soon as the calendar hit June.
Exactly.
Yes. Yes.
As soon as the calendar hit June. Okay.
So, if Dak is supposed to be that guy, he has to throw past the sticks. I watched the Michael Irvin crash out over a podcast where he explained about how he never caught passes that were in front of the sticks. He always went past the sticks. Why is that not used now?
You know what? I think I know why Victor's going through this right now.
Okay.
Why? Because the guy that owns the team is a numbskull.
Yeah, that is part of it. But here's what's going on. Victor saw Thursday night, and he saw a team that's supposed to be the defending Super Bowl champions look the way that they look, which means they can be had.
Well,
and then you get to Sunday, and then the Cowboys did what they did.
Well, look, I said it that day, the Friday. I said, watch, the Cowboys will mess around and lose to the Panthers. After what happened with the Giants, I'm like, watch. The Cowboys will mess around and lose to the Panthers because the Panthers are not a team to sneeze at. We make jokes about them, yes. But after what they did to Miami and how they blanked Atlanta, they can get it done.
And their two comeback wins.
Right. They can be they can take a team down if necessary. But this is something the Cowboys have done every single year against every single team. They play down to the other team's level rather than stay at their level and force other teams to play up.
No, they just said, Dak Prescott, you turn into Superman, you take us to the promised land, which is not going to work.
It's not going to work. I mean, there was no daylight for the first 3 quarters of that game for every Cowboy running back.
Mm-hmm.
Where it was Jaden Blue or Javonte Williams, they had no daylight.
Jaden Blue, a rookie from Texas. Oh, by the way, Victor, what was that you were saying about Matt Uberfools? Can you do it again, please?
Yeah, they basically, Jarrell has basically mortgaged, risked, doubled down, threw away, yeeted away, eviscerated, incinerated any playoff hopes or future hopes of Cowboy success for Matt Stupid Uberfools.
Thank you, Playmaker, for the addition to that.
The guy is a numbskull. He's already gotten rid of 2 future prospects, 3 if you count Tony Pollard, to other teams who are starting to have comeback years because he can't satiate his own ego. And the reason why this is so bad is because for some reason everyone thinks that the Cowboys are just better than every team because every other team is worse. We can do stupid stuff and still be successful because every team is worse than us. That's why you can throw 3 screens in a row. And as far as the Eagles go, and I hate saying this, because I like what I'm seeing from the Eagles.
The Eagles played around with their food too much.
The problem is the Eagles are getting cocky. The Eagles are starting to look like a team in the same division. The Eagles are like Dallas Cowboys with the way they're playing. They don't step on the throat and keep pressure. Shout out to Cool McCain. They don't put pressure. They don't keep that foot on the throat like they're supposed to and apply pressure. Instead, they take their foot off the gas and let another team come back. I mean, my God, Cam Scatterboo looked amazing.
Rookie.
Scatterboo!
And I'm gonna ask this: was Saquon Barkley injured?
No.
So then, where was he?
In the words of somebody that owns this show, nowhere to be found.
So are we putting Saquon Barkley on the milk carton, or is this again the return?
No. We're not gonna put Saquon Barkley on that milk carton. We gonna look at the new offensive coordinator that they got because he don't know what the hell he doing.
Well, that too. Are we seeing the return of
Skinny Jeans Sirianni?
No, what we're saying is Nick Sirianni, you need to get on that offensive coordinator, or you need to take over play calling because he ain't
not
working. He does not understand the mission at hand.
No, he doesn't.
Last 2 games he hasn't.
It's just gotten ridiculous. And the reason why I jump on the Cowboys is, as I've said all the time, I expect some form of greatness from this team. I mean, Snowman was spoiled by the 80s 49ers. I was spoiled by the 90s Cowboys.
He ain't spoiled now.
Exactly. But then the thing is, you still have morons saying that, oh no, man, we can still go to Super Bowl next year. With what?
Wait till I get Victor in studio with us.
With what? What could the Cowboys possibly have? What secret weapon do we possibly have that's going to propel us from where we are now? Particularly when you have Matt Stupid Uberfools messing up with the doggone defense. We have no secondary. We keep getting beat deep over and over and over and over again. We can't get pressure on the quarterback. Just look what happened with us versus Chicago.
Figure that puzzle out.
Where Caleb Williams can sit there and get that bronze tan on him, get his nails and her did, and go on a girls' day with Angel Reese.
Oh no!
With about time that he had back there, no sacks. Let me brought up no sacks that game.
I think you hit the wrong button, Snowman. I think you hit the wrong button. I think you hit the wrong button. I think there's another button you need to hit. Wow.
I think we need to go to halftime.
Please, I'm done.
Kill this doctor's office music because my butthole puckered up after hearing it.
It did. I killed
we
it.
need halftime.
Victor, would you say that last part again, please? Please. I got to have it. I got to have it again.
Oh, the fact that the Cowboys had Kilburn had so much time in the backfield that he could sit there, get a bronze tan his hair and nails did, and go on a girls' day with Angel Reese.
And with that, we've hit halftime. Wait till I find the original way he said this, and I know it was earlier. When we come back, we head to Indianapolis, Indiana.
Finally, some good football.
And Jacoby Brissett, what the hell was that? Back in a minute.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar level?
Time.
Oh, no.
Damien says, we ain't slandering Angel Reese.
Look, Angel
Damien,
Reese.
just a minute. Damien, you ain't seen slander yet. Now we're back in a minute.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Bucs Night Guard. Now, the Bucs Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Bucs Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to BruxNightGuard.com and order yours today.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Hey everyone, I'm joined by my old friend, Mr. Ellis Williams, AKA Mr. Biggs. You called me and you told me, you said, man, I got CarShield and it worked. What made you get it?
I have this old SUV and I know the manufacturer warranty is about to run out. I didn't want to get stuck with expensive car repairs.
Right.
So I gave CarShield a call. Coverage was very affordable and there was no long-term contract. A few months after that, transmission went on my car. I took it to my mechanic, they called CarShield and saved my family and I $2,400.
CarShield is America's #1 auto protection company. Their administrators have paid out over $1 billion in claims and cover most vehicles from 5,000 to 150,000 miles. You'll receive 24/7 roadside assistance, courtesy towing, rental reimbursement at no additional charge.
Give CarShield a call today before it's too late. Remember,
CarShield cars go farther.
Protect yourself now against expensive auto repair bills. Call 800-513-9263.
This planet has been great to me. It's given me gifts that I can't even explain. It's given me adventures and memories I'll never forget. And Battleborn, I think, has given me the opportunity to go beyond and give something back. How can I be a better custodian to this planet and the place I live? That's where I am with Battleborn. Let's make the planet a better place.
During bad weather, driving can become downright dangerous.
What's your emergency, please?
Trust Battle Vision Storm, the revolutionary glare reduction glasses that turn your sight bright during bad weather at night or during the day. Watch your ordinary vision become extraordinary. Battle Vision Storm uses light optimizing lenses that block blue rays so you see clearly in heavy rain at night or blinding snow during the day. Heavy rain, snow, sleet, or fog can make it impossible to drive. Not with Battle Vision Storm. Get your Battle Vision Storm for only $19.99. But wait, due to rising costs and supply chain shortages, this may be your last chance to get your very own at this low price. There is a strict limit of 4 Battle Vision Storm per order while supplies last. Don't wait, order now.
Call 1-800-483-6319 or visit battlevisionstorm.com. So call 1-800-483-6319 now.
'Cause we take this job so serious.
The petition's on. Let's do it right now. From Seattle to Boston, from San Diego to Miami, and all points in between. Let's petition the NBA to get LeBron James traded. From the Lakers to the Warriors. LeBron James to the Warriors. We need to see it.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Okay, two problems. Number one,
I couldn't help it.
You just had to travel back in time to go grab that one.
Well, actually, I cut it a month ago and I held it.
You really?
Second thing is we don't need to see it.
No, we do not. We don't. Not only do we not need to see it, we don't want to see it. Go on, Playmaker. What's the second?
And number two, you lied to the American people. You said a minute.
I know it's a popular phrase I use. Speaking of minutes, we're 5 after the hour and we owe you some IDs.
You're listening to WJKS-TV, your Hoosier Sports Home and Indiana Sports Hub play-by-play voice. You're listening to WHDR-DB, your radio home and voice of the Carolinas.
It's the Worldwide Sports Radio Network.
You're listening to WQVZ, 1700 AM Mission Radio.
For me and the Lord, we got an understanding. We're on a mission from God.
Oh, boy. 6 after the hour.
So
Playmaker in tow with us.
So you live in Carolina. So that means Victor gave everybody in Carolina a gift.
Yeah.
Are you good, Victor? Have you calmed down yet?
No.
I don't even hear Victor.
I think
Sorry.
Victor.
I muted myself because I was sitting here still screaming.
Well, that answers that question.
There's your answer.
Here's what also angered me is I saw several times where they were showing Matt Uberfools on the sidelines, sitting there smiling, looking like Billy Napier's a smiling donkey. I can't use the other word, but y'all know where I got that from.
I'll use it, and I'll use it because Cole used it. The smiling jackass.
And can we talk about the fact that James Franklin has actually been fired?
Yeah, I was gonna get to that, but somehow it's always something from my shows that make it the Snowman in the Morning.
I pay attention.
Yeah, like
you said don't pay attention. Apparently, I do.
Like you, and we love having you here. But dear James Franklin,
you're fired.
No, we need to play that again.
Gladly. Dear James Franklin.
You're fired.
And for those of you who are like, oh, they're gonna regret this, they might, because he was a 10-win coach, but we can forgive the loss to Oregon because you never win those type of games.
Right.
We can forget that. We can forget that because we know about James Franklin in those type of games. He don't win those games.
Mm-hmm.
So you lost that
loss they won't and I'll complete your thought for you. The loss they will not forgive occurred this past Saturday.
Yeah, apparently so.
Because
you jumping ahead.
I'm right in the spot where I need to be, being a Northwestern Wildcat fan.
You took. I know that. That's why I know you jumping ahead. You came off that Oregon loss. You flew all the way to the Rose Bowl, which everybody in the Big Ten.
Oh yeah, to the Rose Bowl.
Everybody loves playing in the Rose Bowl. If you in the Big Ten, that's the goal. If you can't make the playoffs, well, at one point you couldn't make the playoffs. You wanted to be in the Rose Bowl. So,
right.
Everybody loves the Rose Bowl, and you lost to a team who never won a freaking game.
True.
They and not only did you lose to said team in the UCLA. Give me this. There's a song I need. There's a song I need to play in their honor. Not only did you lose to UCLA, you heard this for 60 minutes. You heard that, and you surrendered 42 points.
I will say this. Damien does make a good point. James Franklin is gone, but Chapel Beal still has a job.
No. Now, hold on. Let me finish my. Then you flew all the way back to Satteville, only to have Mike Greeny and Brian Snow look at the TV and say, "What is going on here?"
Right. That's true.
Now, here's the thing about the NU win. That's their third time in Happy Valley in their past 5 trips that they've won in Happy Valley.
Right.
3 of the last 5 times Northwestern has flown to Happy Valley, they've won.
They ain't Happy Valley. It's Sad Valley.
Yeah, as I say, it's Unhappy Valley.
There you go.
It's Sad Valley. That's what that is. So James Franklin, even though you're a 10-win coach, but darn, matter of fact, you was a 24.5 point favorite when you went to the Rose Bowl. 20.5 point favorite when you played Northwestern and you lost.
20.5. So in the last 2 games, and yes, I'm playing the Northwestern fight song in the background. They were favored in 2 games by a grand total of 44.5 points. They lost to UCLA by 5, and they lost to Northwestern by 1.
And then to add injury to insult, you lost your quarterback.
You lost Drew Aller for the season.
Yep.
It just all tumbling down. And here now, Damien, here's my thing. What is up with everybody when it comes to Bill Belichick in North Carolina? Shane, help me out here. How many games has this man coached in college?
None.
How many games has they played this season?
7.
So 7.
So why is everybody all of a sudden want to get on Bill Belichick?
Because it's Chapel Bill now.
Exactly.
They say they figure the 6 Super Bowl rings will mean enough because he's now head coaching the North Carolina Tar Heels, but apparently 6 Super Bowl rings don't mean jack.
He said, not me.
Even though Shane with my whole route, I had never said that Chapel Bill had to be a certain record this year.
He said it, not me. No, but you did say it, but most people in UNC.
That's the problem. The man just got there.
Yeah, but most people in Chapel Bill said it too.
It's time to build a program. You don't build a program in year 1.
Well, they ain't gonna give it to him.
Did Deion build Colorado in year 1? No.
And people don't even want Deion there anymore anyway.
Oh, he's
saying. And I mean, Chapel Bill's already looking for an exit strategy.
Listen, Deion is saying Deion gonna be in Colorado for. Listen, Deion gonna be in Colorado for the minute, not necessarily for the wins, but for the money.
I need people to stop looking for the microwave success and focus on the Thanksgiving success because
the building, from scratch success. That's the.
Instead of going to the microwave, worry about what's cooking in the oven.
Well,
Kathy Engelbert.
Oh my God! I knew that was coming.
Here's my problem.
Yes, sir.
I don't mind Penn State letting go James Franklin. Some people think it's a bad decision. I'm not going to fault you for that because, yes, he normally wins double-digit seasons. It is what it is. But guess what? When you win that many 10-win seasons, you have no championship to show for it. There's a problem.
Yeah, major problem.
But everybody want to look at Bill Belichick, who just got to North Carolina. This is a travesty. This is a disaster. The man just got there, okay? Can the man get some time inside first?
I guess North Carolina. I guess because of I guess they expected the instant crossover success that he had with the NFL.
And matter of fact, what school are we talking about?
UNC.
North Carolina.
North Carolina.
What are we talking? What's what we talking about?
Football.
Them two don't go together.
But here's the thing.
Since 2015.
We talked to James Spivey. We talked to James Spivey a couple weeks ago. He said that there's a lot of good high school football in North Carolina.
There is.
Yeah, but then they end up leaving North Carolina.
Just a moment.
There is. Just got there.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot
region
of
first.
There's a lot of great high school players from the region that my family and I lived in, which is the Triangle, and a region I'm familiar with, which is the Triad, Greensboro, Winston-Salem. That area. There's some great high school football talent in North Carolina.
And also,
I can confirm that.
And also, what I think most of us are forgetting is how exactly fickle fans are. They want instant gratification. They want titles now.
You don't get titles now.
They want.
Well, I mean, you think about it. Bossman, hold up. You think about it. Bossman just brought up a location in Winston-Salem that's expecting things. Because look at the racetrack they have, Bowman Gray. Those people are rabid.
Oh yeah.
So
I've talked.
You got to figure everyone's going to be rabid in North Carolina when it comes down to the home state team.
Correct.
So yeah, Belichick's unfairly getting his butt handed to him. Plain and simple. Let the man stick around for longer than a cup of coffee. He'll develop it.
And that's the thing is that they also look at the fact that the first game they got walloped. So
it's
they did.
It's TCU, okay?
It's the fraud.
Again, I'm not disagreeing with you guys at all. I'm just telling you that I think from the fan perspective, they're gonna sit there and say, "We got Bill Belichick. He's supposed to be the best coach in NFL. Why can't he work with UNC?" I agree. They need to work the process.
Do you think Phil Jackson would have the same success if he coached a college basketball team?
No.
I don't know.
No, not. You have to learn. When you went to college, you don't learn triangles.
True.
My whole thing is like a lot of times, particularly college fans, they're like, we want wins now. We want championships now. They don't know patience.
NCAA is not the NFL.
Like I said,
let the man build his recruitment class. He'll get his players.
There's like several hundred jokes in my head right now.
Look, I said, I agree with everything y'all are
saying.
Save
them for Friday.
I'm just looking at it from the crazy fans' perspective, and college football fans are some of the craziest fans out there, not named the Monarch Republic. They are
or the Midwest Republic.
Now, Damien.
Exactly.
Now, Damien, if what you're saying is true, and he's not actually recruiting, then I can jump on the bandwagon of Bill Belichick. You need to go because you're not really doing your job.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But I have not heard reports of that.
Nor have I. I have not heard those.
Like,
I mean, they want the.
This is a trial period for Bill. This is a trial period and anyone with a functioning brain would know this is a trial period. This is a startup for what they think is going to be.
You said functioning brain. That should tell you everything. That should tell you what you need to know right there. You said you said functioning brain.
Yes.
That should tell you what you need to know.
Now, can I go back to the NFL?
Go ahead.
Because Snowman.
Oh no.
You might be leading the division, but for how long?
Not much longer.
Especially after the injury we all saw.
Especially after what I saw yesterday. Playmaker, this one's mine.
I was kind of expecting that.
Come here. I think our season is cooked. With all the major injuries that we have already suffered, the last piece of the puzzle that was holding it together went down in Fred Warner.
And I think
Not only was it a fractured ankle, it was a dislocated ankle.
Oh my God.
So he's done for the year, which brings the fact that we extended Warner, Kittle, and Purdy to major contracts, and for this season, they're all out.
So Kittle's not coming back.
No,
Well, Kittle is
coming back.
Kittle's coming back. At some point, Purdy is coming back. There's just a gauntlet ahead of us with only half a doggone team.
And not to mention, Mac Jones is not healthy.
Oh, Mac Jones has been beat
Mac
up.
also hurt, yeah.
Mac Jones has. You know what? I'm going to do something I know Damian won't have the nerve to do. I know a few other people won't have the nerve to do. And yes, Damian, I am picking at you mercilessly. But I'm throwing Mac Jones, and I am one of the ones who threw Mac Jones under the bus. I am now lifting him from under the bus because of the guts that he has shown in being the 49ers backup quarterback.
Yeah.
Back-to-back games with 300 yards, though 2 costly interceptions, though they missed 4 opportunities in the red zone that were field goals instead of touchdowns. I've outlined that many, many times before. But I got a bunch of applause for these 49ers and the way they battled yesterday against a superior team in Tampa Bay and the possible MVP in Baker Mayfield. And yes, Dietz, I thought you were completely bleeping crazy when you mentioned it to me. Then I watched it in full. Forget the game against the Eagles. That was an aberration. If you think about it honestly, Tampa Bay should have beaten the Eagles. When Tampa Bay held Philadelphia, when Tampa Bay held Philadelphia without a passing yard in a full half, the second half of that game, and Tampa Bay was on their way to come back and winning it, they just ran out of time. Unfortunately, with all the injuries that have piled up, now, yeah, we're going to get some pieces back on offense. It just depends on the matter of when. I don't want to say this out loud, but the deck is stacked against us. Big time. We lost Kittle and Purdy after week 1. Jake the Snake Tonjes rode to the rescue in week 1. The defense rode to the rescue in week 5. Doggone near snatched that in week 6, but then Baker Mayfield said, hold my beer and my whiskey, and connected with Tez Johnson for a 46-yard dagger.
What?
Tampa Bay is no slouch. I said that at the top of the year. I hold true to that. Now, we've made jokes on this program that Tampa may win the AFC South by default, but Tampa Bay is a damn good ball club. I'll take the loss yesterday. And Jackson and the Jaguars, too. Look, we got socked in the mouth and kicked in the by the Jaguars, especially when Devin Lloyd read the room and picked Brock Purdy up twice. Damian, you're a liar.
No, he wasn't against Mac Jones. He actually wanted Mac Jones to take the starting job. I still don't think he's going to have.
That's not going to be the case. But this is what this is about yesterday. And people, my wife and I talked about it yesterday. She says, "Man, the 49ers lost 30-19." I said, "Honey, it was a 1-possession game for the entire game." She said, "What?" I said, "Yeah, it was a 1-possession game the entire game. But when you throw 2 interceptions and they turn them both into touchdowns, you're going to have problems."
And I'll ask this question. Who's to say that Mac Jones isn't happy being a backup?
Exactly.
Oh, at this point, Matt Jones needs to be the backup so he can get healthy because he
needs to get – look, this 49er team needs to we're minus Bosa and we're minus Warner for the remainder of the year.
When is our bye week?
We don't get a bye week until week 14. And
Good
by that
gracious.
time, Yeah, you want to talk about the troll job? We've made jokes. We've made jokes on this program about which teams are getting trolled. You know, especially with the schedule of the bye week.
Mm-hmm.
San Francisco got trolled big time because we don't get a break until week 14. How much of a team are we going to have left is going to be my major problem.
When did the Cowboys get a bye week?
Sitting at, but I will say this. Yes, we lost yesterday. There were factors in why we lost, not only against Tampa, but against Jacksonville. Turnovers being the main reason. But sitting at 4-2, 3-0 in the division, even facing a gauntlet that we got coming up, I'll take it. Now all we got to do is get some pieces back. The big question being when. Oh, and to answer Damien's comment, Purdy's the starter, and that's that. And I've had many people ask me, you know, you don't know if Purdy's coming back. Very true. But at the same time, look at his injury. It's a turf toe.
He's
Want to
earned
learn
that right. He's basically earned that right to be the starter. He earned that 2 or 3 years ago. Okay, week 10.
And I will say this. Want to know about turf toe? Talk to Jason Kelsey. That's Snowman's take. What's yours?
That's a good take, so man. That's a very good take.
Think about it. We are not supposed to be. Listen, there are two things the 49ers are not supposed to be right now: 4-2 and 3-0 in the division.
Don't remind me.
I'm reminding you anyway. Take the joke along with you. Want to joke with me? I'll mess back with you. But in all seriousness,
I wasn't joking. I was dead serious.
I know. You know what? Let me throw a
question. Like, they lost another. They lost another key player. Like, jeez.
Yeah. And Playmaker was the first one to message me, and then I looked at the play and I said, "Oh, he's done for the year."
So, are you guys not gonna talk about the Jets no more?
Hold that thought.
What's the point of talking about Jets?
What's the point of talking about it? Justin Fields sucks.
Just hold on a minute. Hang tight. There's a reason. I don't want to talk about the Jets in full. We all know they suck, and they finally got their first turnover yesterday. We finally got the first turnover yesterday.
And still lost.
And still took a big fat L.
If anything, I want to cut Sean Payton out for even being that type of game with the Jets.
Negative 10 yards passing.
Yeah.
Minus 10. How does this happen?
Last time it happened, I was looking it up, was 1998.
One, two.
One Ryan Leaf.
4, 5.
What are you counting?
6, 7, 8. Because Justin Fields got decked to the ground 9 times by the Broncos.
Let me say this. Dear New York, and this is where Ryan's going to throw every piece of coffee and beer at me that he can. But I've got to do this. But I've got to do this joke. Dear New York Jets, you have yeeted away any chance at repeating 2009 and 2010 for Justin Fields. I have said this since his days at Ohio State. Justin Fields offers nothing. Matter of fact, doggone it. Now you got me. Now you got me started. Give me this.
Really?
Now I get to have fun.
Really? You putting the Jets on the hot seat? Are you serious?
I'm not putting the Jets on the hot seat. They're a permanent hot seat. I'm putting Justin Fields on the hot seat.
That's even worse.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not worse. It's necessary.
No, hot seat is for people who you expect to do things and they ain't doing their job. That's what the hot seat is.
Well, here's one of them. Because of all the expectations, because of all of the tempered, cautious expectations around the Jets of which I'm not a part, thank the Lord for that, I am putting Justin Fields on a permanent hot seat, just like the Jets are. And I will begin by saying this, and the fellas have said it before, and I began a segment like this. Justin Fields, you suck. You hold on to the ball way too doggone long.
He's not even running anymore.
And you're Justin Fields. Give me this. I'll say this as plainly as I can. And I know Damian Hernandez, who's a big Justin Fields proponent, will not like my next sentence, but I will say it as plain as I need to say it. Justin Fields, you are too chicken shit to play quarterback.
Oh my God.
In the NFL. Because after watching that frivolity yesterday, in which unfortunately I got up and I couldn't help it. After watching that frivolity yesterday, when Sean Payton and the Broncos were handing you the game, you get put on your ass 9 times against the team.
Bueller.
Against a team that barely has a defense as we speak. You get sacked 9 times. And everybody was talking about your talent, so much so that the Chicago Bears, of all teams, yeeted away their future to move up in the draft to select you. You didn't do shit for them. You didn't do shit for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And you're certainly not doing shit for the New York Jets.
I wouldn't put the Steelers on Justin Fields because he didn't play. The only person that played was
I put it on Justin Fields because he teamed up with Mr. Running.
And of course, Damian is saying blame the offensive line, not Fields.
Well,
Listen,
that's a
I'll cut through that noise right now. Justin Fields can have the best offensive line in front of him, and he would still be too chicken to play quarterback. Look at the way he holds up. He had an offensive line in front of him at Ohio State. And since he's been in the NFL, he's played like he's looked like and his quarterback play has been since the moment he came into the league. You can blame the offensive lines if you want to, and they certainly do deserve some blame. You can blame the offensive coordinators. Matt Uberfools, hello. Matt Nagy, hello.
We can't call timeouts.
This man's putting Justin Fields on the hot seat. He could have put Miami on the hot seat. He could have put Detroit on the hot seat. No, he put Justin Fields on the hot seat.
Quiet. I got no reason to put Miami on the hot seat. I'll save that for when Pizzle gets here on Thursday.
Well, that game bleeping sucked.
There's so many other things. I'm just sick and tired of people being in my ear and in my face about Justin Fields going to be a great quarterback when he looks like shit. Period. Now get up.
This man was on the hot seat because of a minority of the people who talks about Justin Fields.
This ain't a minority.
Do you want a hot seat?
Trust me.
Do you want a hot seat,
Playmaker?
It sounds like you want a hot seat.
Playmaker, you keep out of this. This ain't a minority.
Well,
Trust me.
Again, I'm not.
It's definitely a minority because nobody's looking for the Jets. Ain't nobody looking for Justin Fields.
This is why I put Justin Fields himself on the hot seat.
Ain't nobody looking for him either. He's irrelevant.
Shut up. We got some business to do. Let's go down to North Carolina. Jay Spivey is with us from North Carolina. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, Mr. Spivey. How you doing?
I'm hanging in there.
Well, you're doing better than me.
I just heard your conversation about Justin Fields. I got the answer for you. He sucks.
See?
And he looked like garbage yesterday. and his team was an embarrassment yesterday, and his coach did him no help by literally sitting on the clock at the end of the first half.
Yep.
Aaron Glenn should be called down for what he did yesterday.
Aaron Glenn should be fired.
That was awful. It was awful.
Well, at least you're better than me, Jay, because I had to watch the nonsense that was on at noon.
In Carolina.
Yeah.
Well, I don't normally root for the Panthers, but I rooted for them yesterday.
I know you did. It goes.
This is why I've been to say he's always getting kicked.
It goes to what I said. It goes to what I said a long time ago. There are two things that every NFL fan has in common. One, they want to see their team win, and two, they want to see the Cowboys lose. It feels damn personal. I'm gonna be honest.
A large part of it is the guy who has a birthday today. The guy sitting up there who
apparently the man that turned 83,
Jerry Jones.
Gerald, yes,
83 years old.
I knew there was a reason why they.
Oh, he did do your favor though. He didn't speak after the game.
I knew they had this reason. Wait, I knew there was a reason they had like 3 fuel tanks of Jack Daniels back there.
Fuel tanks, not bottles. Fuel tanks.
Why gotta be fuel tanks?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I was supposed to have that delivered not too long ago. Damn it.
Yeah, they hijacked the Dogfather's supply. I'm sorry.
Damn it.
They went to Dogfathers. Jay, your thoughts on the Carolina game yesterday?
Well, a lot of people seem to be surprised. I'm not. I mean, the Cowboys are like it's like a Jekyll and Hyde team every week.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you play. I know they played in Charlotte, which is not that much of a home field advantage.
No, it's not.
But because I mean, the Cowboys fans they come everywhere.
SoFi Stadium.
But I mean,
what did you say?
And you, I mean,
I raised some SoFi Stadium in that regard.
Yesterday.
Carolina
they'll probably beat the tar out of Washington next week.
And there's so many. Jay and I have talked about this before. Victor and I have talked about this before. Even with the Panthers that were playing the way that they played yesterday, there's still so many empty seats at Ericsson Stadium.
Well,
so many empty seats
because they don't know. As I said, they don't know. What
I understand. I know it looks bad, but I understand from a fan's point of view because until they prove that they care about winning and doing things the right way, I don't blame them.
You know who else should
there comes a point where there's a certain amount of fan apathy, and I don't blame them.
I understand it.
Now I'm gonna do Playmaker a favor. You know another team. Just a moment, Playmaker. You know who another team that should feel that way? The Miami Dolphins.
Yes, I agree with that. I wholeheartedly agree with that.
What Jay just said, that should make it even worse for the people in LA. You got two teams that are winning, and y'all still don't fill up.
They don't care.
They don't.
They don't. No.
And the clown down south doesn't need an Lone Star State. He doesn't care either.
Other than the money that LA brings in, there was no reason to rush out to get an NFL team to LA. They did just fine in NFL without an LA team.
And I want to mention this. When they built SoFi Stadium, it was not for the Chargers.
No.
It was for the Rams and it was for the Raiders.
And I'm sorry.
Period.
The Chargers have no business playing in LA. They need to go back to San Diego.
They need to. They should have
never.
Rams
don't have no business playing in LA.
Just like I know they got a brand new arena, but the Clippers should be playing in San Diego too.
Absolutely. And don't get me started with that because you know my next two words.
At least the Clippers got a home court advantage.
No, they don't.
Seattle in NBA.
Oklahoma City should not be celebrating. That team should be the Seattle Supersonics.
Well, I think we're about ready to see a team back in Seattle when they add two teams.
That team won the championship in Oklahoma City. Okay.
And I'm not buying it. That team.
You don't have to buy it as long
as far as I'm concerned, will be the Seattle Supersonics.
No matter how you feel, you can't
call me. I can.
You cannot.
Well, actually, I can't. Playfully, I can.
When does either team in SoFi have a home field advantage? They never do.
Never.
Nope.
I mean,
as soon as we got done as soon as we got done with the Colts, the first thing I saw was 49er fans bought up 61% of the ticket. I'm like,
Wait a minute. Playmaker has said this to me so many times off the air, and he put it in a very playful question one year when he says, "Why are y'all buying up all our tickets in SoFi?" And I
do.
And I will. This is a running joke with my wife, and I will give him the standard answer. I don't know.
How about this? How about we go back to St. Louis and y'all move San Fran to LA? How about that?
No. Heck no. Nope. Give me this button here. No.
Fan base in LA than us.
Bishop.
We'll hold off on the Bishop right now. Jay Spivey with us, 38 after the hour. Matter of fact, I'll do this for Playmaker, and I'll make him smile. You know what Rams fans say to us every time we come to SoFi?
You tripping.
More like, why?
Now,
why?
That Jay go back to Miami because, that's...
What do you think it means that they put both teams on the East Coast yesterday at 1 o'clock? So that means that you're watching on the West Coast at 10 a.m.
Yes.
At the same time they were playing.
At the same time.
That is rare. That hardly ever happens.
Because the Chargers played in Miami. We'll get then. I will do Playmaker a favor because we all are going to put Miami on the hot seat right now.
I don't know why.
We'll lead off with Jay. Jay, your thoughts on the Dolphin situation?
Well, for one, I like to, but he's just banged up. He's like gun shy.
3 years ago, he took 3 concussions in 14 weeks.
Yep, like I said,
and that's that we know of.
As little people care about the Jets, even less people care about the Dolphins.
And Tua called him out, saying players are late to players only meetings.
Yeah.
Yeah, he put it out on Front Street.
Are you surprised?
No,
it's just like
I'm not.
Usually a lot of guys keep quiet about that, so I'm very surprised. So I'm kind of surprised at that.
Let me go back to Jay. You know when I said that Aaron Glenn should be fired? You know who should be fired? Mike McDaniel.
It's getting very close to that.
You want to fire Aaron Glenn after 6 games, but Mike McDaniel's been there for how long? And you just not want to fire him?
But what have they done since Ross has been the owner?
Nothing.
Since Steve Ross has been the owner.
Nuff and Ing.
You know what I call this? I call this karma.
And I'm sorry,
Miami Dolphins.
They need to switch back to their old uniforms. Those ones they use now are not good.
Thank you.
Man, I don't care about the uniform. This is karma for how they did a certain coach up in Minnesota.
Oh, that ain't karma for that.
Yes, it is.
That's karma for them not putting a good football team together.
More like it's karma for basically putting 2.
Guess who would have put a good football team together?
It ain't Minnesota, I'll tell you that much.
I mean, what have they done
since should still be the head coach of the Miami Dolphins. They won't be going through this right now.
That's true.
Yeah.
That was a terrible decision.
Well, it's Miami.
I was gonna say, has Miami ever made a good decision?
Not since Don Shula.
Well, you talking about the Miami football team or Miami in general?
Miami Dolphins in general, the football team.
Miami football team. There you go. Playmaker, you just gave me something.
Since you mentioned that, you know, Snowman, I mentioned this a long time ago. All those people clamoring for Eric Bieniemy to get a head coaching job.
Yep.
What has he done
since then?
And where is he? I know he's coaching somewhere, but what?
I haven't heard his name
in. The Chiefs miss him? No.
I've heard people say they should change the name from Eric Bieniemy to Eric the Enemy because he's the enemy of.
There were millions of people who thought he should have got the head coach's job.
Yes,
why?
I remember that. I remember that.
Wait a minute, where is Eric Bieniemy anyway?
He's coaching somewhere in college, and I forgot where he is.
I don't think he's coaching in college.
Oh, where?
I don't think he's coaching in college.
Research here.
I saw him recently.
Live research here. Eric, as Chris Berman says, Eric's sleeping with the enemy. That's the nickname Berman came up with.
Right, he did.
For it.
For God's sake.
But there were so, going back to last night, I mean, do you think Mahomes and Andy Reid miss Eric Bieniemy?
No.
They have
not a chance.
Matt Nagy is their offensive coordinator. Matt
In
Nagy.
name only. In name only.
Exactly, because Andy Reid is the real offensive coordinator.
Yep.
I've been saying that all along.
Yeah, he ain't coaching.
He's running back coach for the Bears. I'm hearing.
He's the running back coach. I mean,
running back coach.
Okay, that's Damon. He had Bears fans, so he wouldn't know.
All these people who thought he should have got the head coach's job.
Yeah, you know what happened? His
incompetence.
He took his stupid behind to the freaking Rose Bowl. That's what he did.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't even went to college. Should took the year off. But no, you want to go down to UCLA. And then when
James Franklin.
Like James Franklin. Thank you, Jay. Like James Franklin.
Who won nothing.
Nothing.
And he's walking away with $49 million.
Mm-hmm.
Kudos to him and kudos to Penn State. Say, you know what? We ran this for as long as it could. We need to go somewhere else.
But Penn State and we're staying with Miami on this particular hot seat. What would it take, Jay, for the Dolphins to turn it around? I've asked this about many other teams. What would it take for the Dolphins to turn it around? Where do they need to start and blowing this up?
I think they're almost. I know they're kind of middling, but they're almost to the point where they just need to start from scratch.
I'm gonna say where the Cowboys start their ownership.
Well, yeah, like I said earlier, Stephen Ross is a big part of the problem.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Oh yeah. I hate to be petty, but I need to get my petty shot in.
Oh boy.
Hey, Stephen Ross, how you like Justin Herbert now?
They're just wasting Justin Herbert.
Oh, that's great.
No, Stephen Ross wanted Tua. They wanted Tua, but Justin Herbert, and Justin Herbert just went down there and came out with a dub.
A walk-off dub at that.
And here's the thing, though, is like, again, the Dolphins, for some reason, they just are adverse to putting anything around Tua that would help him not take heat, not take damage.
They got some talent, but they got
weapons.
I'm not talking about. I'm talking about protections.
They don't have. Jay, you've heard me say this so many times over. Gentlemen, you've heard me say this. What's the one thing the Dolphins are missing around Tua?
O-line.
A line.
Well, that's something Stephen Ross didn't care about. He cared about star power.
Exactly.
Sound familiar?
Yeah, and now Tyreek Hill is down with a busted up leg for the rest of the year.
They were talking about trading him. Well, obviously he's not getting traded now.
Mm-mm.
Obviously not.
Nope.
No, they're actually looking at releasing him after the end of the year.
There were all kind of rumors, 3 or 4 weeks ago. They were going to trade him to Kansas City. Well, obviously that's not going to change now. It's happened now.
No, it's not. It's not.
And all those people that said that Kansas City was dead, how'd that look after last night?
Are those the same people that won't Bill Belichick out of North Carolina after 7 games?
Listen, yes. I know there are people whining and complaining up here about they need to pull the plunger now.
Mm-hmm.
But just let it sit for a little while.
Let it play out. Let it play out.
Let
him recruit his team.
They do hear it like this.
I'm so tired of hearing about it's a basketball school. It's not going to work. It's a diamond in the rough. Trust me. If they keep up and dedicate to football, they're going to win at some point, whether we have Belichick or not. They're going to win.
Larry Fedora, hello.
They have every resource in the world.
Larry Fedora, hello. He did it.
That was horrible. He was terrible. He who didn't even recruit the state.
No, he didn't. He went all the way. He went out.
I talked to many high school coaches. They all told me he never recruited our schools. Never even came by this visit to say hello.
And you said a couple weeks ago, and I agree with you, there's a ton of talent in Carolina for high school football.
It's
a ton.
It's probably one of the top 10 states in the country for football.
Mm-hmm.
People just don't know it because everybody looks at this as a basketball state, and it's not.
It isn't.
It's just
I had
not.
I had a chance to cover some high school football for 1 year down in North Carolina, and the talent is crazy.
I see it every week. This state is loaded with talent.
Yeah, and a certain person down there won't acknowledge it either. We know who we're talking about.
Only covers one school.
Yeah, he covers one school, and he sends me all over the doggone state.
Yeah.
And defensive point, it's the entire team. He's two.
It is the entire team with Miami. There's nothing there.
Offense, defense,
Damn.
special teams, they all are trash.
It's not even. The answer's not even close. The answer's not even close. I don't even know why you asked that question.
Let's ask it to Jay. Who sucks more, the Dolphins or the Marlins?
Ooh.
I know Jay is not.
I think
that is not no tough call. The Marlins is way worse than
the Marlins have been a disaster for a while because as soon as they get good, they start selling all players.
Yeah, they win 2 World Series and then they blow up the team.
Well, I can't blame the fans at all for not coming to see them play.
Let them play the entire season.
I mean, I've never been there, but apparently their stadium is pretty nice from what I gather.
It is.
It is. There's just something in it.
When you have something nice,
well, can you blame them?
But it's ugly inside. What's going to happen?
I don't blame people for not showing up.
I'm certainly not. That's one of the few stadiums I won't visit when I do my stadium tour, but I'll probably take a visit anyway, just to take in the game.
As long as it's in the middle of summer and the roof's closed and it's air conditioned, I'll go to every game in the world.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to sit there through 100% humidity and pouring down rain.
Think of it like this. You'll take SoFi Stadium and it's the home of the New York Jets. That's what it is with the Miami Marlins.
There's the joke right there, the Jets.
Oh, no.
Okay. There you go, Snowman. I tied it all in for you.
Here's minus 10 yards.
It was awful. They were terrible yesterday.
I've seen more.
That's what happens when you get sacked 9 times, okay? When you get sacked 9 times, they come off your passing yards.
Justin Fields was terrible.
Yes.
Hey, Justin Fields was terrible. The O-line was terrible, okay? It's terrible all around. Hell, even Sean Payton and the Broncos were terrible. They shouldn't even have been that close.
And the Jets finally forced a turnover.
And guess what? That was the first play that got during game.
Yep. Yep.
Kurt Warner and Rich Eisen called the game, and they were both incredulous as to what the heck the Jets were doing in the first half yesterday.
Yep.
Kurt Warner was speechless.
More often than not,
they were on the 40-yard line and basically kneeled the ball.
No, they faked the punt, got the first down. It was like, okay, we're done.
Yeah, that was it.
What was the point of you faking the punt for then?
I have no idea. It irks me about that whole thing is that
why is he not being called on the carpet? Being Aaron Glenn.
Because
he just got there.
Because it's New York. And for some reason, Jets fans still believe in Aaron Glenn.
He just got there.
I heard this Thursday night in the Giants game.
Mm-hmm.
Even though the Giants won the other night, the Giants have the worst or the second worst record in the last 8 years, only surpassed by the Jets.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The 2 worst teams of the last year are both New York teams.
Yes. But guess what?
They're more incompetent than the Browns, who have 8,000 quarterbacks. But you have none.
But then again, the Browns will Brown. So
speaking of the Cleveland Browns,
oh my goodness,
they started their 42nd quarterback
since 1999. Unbelievable. And you wonder why you can't win.
Again, Browns will Brown.
42 quarterbacks have started a game for the Cleveland Browns, and some of the names of these quarterbacks. Spurgeon.
And you traded your quarterback last week to a division rival. In your own state.
Hey, look. By the way, since we talking about the Browns, Pittsburgh Steelers fans, if I was y'all, I would be worried because that was not an inspiring performance by the Steelers.
Nope.
It doesn't matter.
It
That
was
division's
not-
so horrible. They're going to win this division running away.
It was
Yeah, they are.
9-3 after
They're
the
gonna win.
half.
They gon' no. I'm telling you this right now. I'm saying this live on air. Steelers keep playing like they playing on offense. They gonna mess around and they gonna leave that door crack for the Baltimore Ravens to get healthy and come get them. Because I seen the second half of the Baltimore Ravens schedule. That schedule is very favorable in Baltimore Ravens.
Have you seen their defense?
I seen their
Yep.
defense. I seen their defense. But I'm saying-
There you go. So,
but the Pittsburgh Steelers offense is not closing the door. That's my issue.
Can we? I mean this jokingly, and I know it can't happen. I know it won't happen. But can we just throw that division away?
No, you cannot.
it's usually been over the last couple of years. It's been pretty good, but
Not this
so many
year.
injuries by the Bengals and Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the Browns.
That's the only reason why Pittsburgh is out to this good start.
But
It doesn't. The Browns suck.
Quarterback.
Browns completely suck.
But then
Okay,
their
Cincinnati, they don't
quarterback-
have Joe Burrow.
the Steelers quarterback is Aaron Rodgers.
I don't understand why the Bengals just didn't go out and try to get like Kirk Cousins or even Russell Wilson, but they won't do it because they're the
They
Bengals.
won't do it.
They went and got Joe.
You want to talk about a team that's in Shut up, Victor. You want to talk about a team that's incompetent? I submit to you, Jay Spivey, the Cincinnati Bengals.
Very incompetent.
The Bengals, which are starting to bungle things.
I submit to you guys a team of incompetent in the Cincinnati Bengals.
The Cincinnati Bengals are starting to become the Cleveland Browns of Cincinnati.
Well, look who their owner is. He's incompetent too.
See,
Mike Brown's incompetent.
Well, his name is Brown. There you
WKRP
go.
is going to stop hosting their games
His
soon.
dad's probably rolling over his grave because Paul Brown was not incompetent.
No, he was not.
Last name was Brown. It makes sense now.
And they renamed Paul Brown Stadium, which
they shouldn't have.
So the Bengals
signals the end right there.
So the Bengals brown, the Dolphins brown, and the Browns browned.
I'm not going to say it. I want to say it, but I'm not going to.
Just say it.
We'll finish with this. I have 4 words. Besides, how about those Bucs? How about those Colts?
Well, all those people that
you almost blew it.
We should have blown it. Honestly,
all those people who buried Daniel Jones. How's that looking now?
Right.
I'm
Maybe
like,
it's because he played for the Giants.
I'm gonna say
I looked at that guy and said, "Oh, Kyler Murray ain't playing. Oh Lord, Arizona's not going to pick up."
You know what?
All of a sudden,
overlooked Jacoby Brissett. I said it during the
I'm
live.
I'm glad you mentioned that. I was thinking that yesterday.
3-year-old.
We
I
overlooked
Kyler Murray's probably a better player. However, for that team,
Jacoby
they might be
Brissett. Was
better with
the
Jacoby.
the Jacoby Brissett's the better quarterback.
Because Kyler runs all the time. He doesn't allow his receivers to breathe.
I'm going to make a comparison that made Shane spit out his food. Kyler Murray equals Justin Fields.
I was gonna say the same thing. I was gonna say the exact same thing.
I got him.
Are we interrupting his lunch?
I was gonna say the exact same thing. Kyler Murray is a lot like Justin Fields.
Let's end this show on a good note. Okay, I'm sick of it.
I just did.
No, end this on a good note.
I just did.
Angel Reese. Congratulations on the victory.
God, Angel Reese.
You said good note.
I ain't done. I had to get that in
Angel Reese.
because you and Damien want to go back and forth between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. So
I got nothing to. I have nothing to say.
But
I'm out of this one.
Congratulations to Angel Reese, but Asia Wilson is the GOAT.
Yeah.
No, she's not.
No, she's the GOAT.
No,
she is.
I will.
Not of all time. She's not.
I will come to a compromise.
Not of all time. She's not.
I will come to a compromise. One thereof, but the GOAT in women's basketball, no. I ain't sitting on that
You
mountain.
know who I think it is.
Well, you better go look in the accolades.
You know who I think it is.
Accolades be damned. Because for me, the GOAT is Cheryl Miller.
She's not for me. She's number 2 for me.
Who's number 1 for you, Jay?
Tarasi.
In fairness to Snowman, there was no WNBA for Sharon Miller.
Tarasi.
Heck no.
Tarasi.
I'll pick Maya Moore before I pick Tarasi.
Tarasi's better than Maya Moore.
No, she's not.
Tarasi's better than Asia Wilson. And before this argument gets
you better start this blasphemous.
It's
You will
not
put respect on
Cincinnati.
Asia Wilson's name.
Tarasi.
You gonna put respect on Maya Moore name.
I put respect on Maya Moore's name. Maya Moore's better than Asia Wilson. Doggone it.
Maya Moore is definitely better than Diane tomorrow. You can.
Maya Moore is better than Asia Wilson.
No way.
We'll leave it there. Jay, thanks for joining us. This is an argument that's going to rage forever. Thank you, Jay, for joining us. We appreciate you. We'll see you next Monday.
All right.
We better split. Have a great day. God bless. Remember to make your next move your best move. And always remember, if your dreams don't scare you, they are simply not big enough. Dream big, do bigger. We are, and we hope y'all are too. Thanks for listening, everybody. See you tomorrow. Kyler Murray equals Justin Fields equals Angel Reese equals Asia Wilson equals LeBron James. Solve that equation. See you tomorrow.